we're going to take a look at the golden age of TV, advertising opportunities in the new era. This discussion is going to take a closer look at how connected TV is changing the content landscape, how advertisers can take advantage of the opportunities that connected TV offers, and how connected TV is a phenomenon that goes beyond just the device.
How are you viewing CTV? What role does it play, strategically and tactically?
The output to the consumer is close to the same as linear TV from a CTV perspective, but it really gives us that tighter data. So we can really start to understand our buy, make it more addressable and have more control.
The measurability that we gain as advertisers from CTV basically leaves no guesswork to what we've done in the past with just tapping into linear TV. By using CTV, we get all the benefits from audio visual, and at the same time can leverage the data to become better at that game.
The CTV market is pretty much driven by the broadcasters. They are investing a lot in providing contents and services through their BVOD applications, like you have mentioned, the ITV Hub, Salto, Loves TV, TV Now, Videoland. So there is some great applications who add to the classical linear TV consumption, but still that share of consumption compared to the classical linear TV consumption in Europe is quite small. But nevertheless, there's a big demand on the demand side, on the advertiser and client side, to access also that inventory. So together with the broadcasters, with the publishers, it's our main task and challenge to somehow put all these inventories on one platform and make them accessible through one planning and one buying process. And that's still of the main challenges and tasks we see here in Europe. HDBTV as one important tech standard, which is really a European thing, to point that out, and that is really enabling broadcasters on the publisher and supply side, and also the advertisers on the demand side, to do that storytelling which you would have been describing in, like, let's say 5 years ago, as the holy grail. So with HDBTV and that cross-device mechanism, you can do storytelling across the board, across the platform. So you don't necessarily need to see classical TV and BVOD or CTV inventory as two different silos. It's now really sits on one platform and enables the demand side to execute campaigns throughout classical and BVOD CTV services.
What are some best practices? What are some things that you learned, along the way? Let's call them, experience along the way that you can pass on to our listeners.
What we see still in many cases is the expectations are very, very high. When we speak about CTV and addressability, everybody expects it's there and it works perfectly fine. Yes, and of course, there is still some hurdles we need to take, and it's still a very early market. I mean, we're talking about addressability of classical linear and CTV since 3, 4, 5 years maybe. And that's just a very short period of time. So we need to also have the demand side, the advertisers, to be part of that journey, and also somehow invest in that journey, and really be innovative and invest time and some resources, because it's just not there. We still need to build it out.